And the next film we can check out is Evil Dead Burn. I am not really familiar with the series, so I don't know if I can have the best opinion. I know Sam Raimi did it. I liked Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, even though, I mean, I feel like he didn't really direct. What did he really do? It felt like Sam Raimi, but the studio has their plans already, right? So he can't fully direct the movie. If he directed it, it probably, I don't know, maybe would have been better, you know? I don't know. If he actually had full control over it. I mean, it's obvious that, like, it's Kevin Feige, Kathleen Kennedy, Bob Iger, and then they say, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Bring Sam Raimi in to get his feeling, whatever, his style, but he's not gonna change anything. It's what we have, you know? It's like, okay, well then, like, you could come up with your own horror kind of style then, but I mean, to bring in a horror director, and then he just does, like, he doesn't even get to fully direct the movie? I don't know. It seems strange. No pun intended. So yeah, this is the trailer. It is at 1 million views. I thought it was, oh, well, one of them said 13 million views. Main official trailer. This, oh, okay. Well, must be a different main official trailer, I guess. And then 45,000 or 34K likes. And then they don't show the dislikes anymore. So yeah, that's cool. Let's check out this trailer, which is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Kind of a long one. Hopefully they don't show anything from the, you know, any spoilers. So yeah, here we go.
Alice? What's wrong? What happened?
We found you.
William, my sweet boy. I would give anything for us to be together again.
Our grandfather believed the devil would return if anyone read from the Book of the Dead.
Calm down. The whole family can be reunited. Cheers to your perfect family.
Wow, I mean, that looks insane. That looks really cool. It's finally like new things, isn't it? Like, it seems like it's new stuff, new camera shots, new like sequences, you know, or whatever. Yeah, like it seems like that, new things. But I know like a lot of movies do that, but this seems like actually like another leap in like creativity You know, A24 does a lot of stuff like that. And then, what else? I mean, I guess Guy Ritchie does that. He's experimental with this stuff. And, like, they would do a really cool camera shot for, like, 3 seconds, you know, or whatever. In that other movie, I just watched one, and they did a cool shot. Just, like, and they kept going back to it, but a tiny bit. So I think, yeah, the camera angles just look really good. I think it's going to be very creative in that area, is what I'm saying. And then down here, we can check out some of the comments. There are 2,218 comments. Pretty cool. No, first one says, can't deny the fact that Evil Dead is one of the best horror franchises. Note to self, never leave the dishwasher open when being attacked. I know, that's so cool. I mean, you know what I mean? Like an idea, like a new thing. And then, yeah, that's pretty scary, you know, like the whole scene. I mean, when it plays out, I think it's going to be very crazy to see the whole scene and all that. Someone said, cheers to you, perfect family's absolute cinema. That mirror shot was absolutely stunning. Yeah, I like it. I like that other scene when it looked like they're on the ceiling, or upside down, or whatever, and the camera rotates and they're on the ceiling. That was pretty cool. It kind of looks like this continues from the Evil Dead end of Evil Dead Rise, with the girl and her friends at the lake, and that might be how this starts to spread. I absolutely love the camera work, man. Yes, I agree. I love how the Evil Dead series works, either as comedy horror or just balls to the wall horror. Can't wait. Somebody said, you know it's going to be good when you have to verify your age. Someone said, if Evil Dead 2013 and Evil Dead Rise had a baby, Evil Dead is the most consistent horror franchise, not one bad entry. Finally, we got the trailer. This looks insane. I know the director will never disappoint. Time for a new era of pure evil. This has to be one of my favorite horror movie franchises. So yeah, that's pretty good. Looks like people are liking it overall, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, now we'll go check out the IMDb page. Okay, here is the Evil Dead Burn IMDb page. It is an hour and 50 minutes, so that's pretty cool. That's probably not a bad amount. I'm sure there was more ideas or something, and they're like, hey, split it. You can make a movie in the future maybe or something. And he's like, okay. And then maybe they cut it back. Maybe I'm sure it was probably cut at 2 hours, and then they're like, hey, we need to make it a little bit shorter or something. I don't know. I'm sure it was filmed. There was probably a lot more. And then I don't know how it is with the DVD releases. If there are, you know, other things that they left out, all the deleted scenes, everything, alternate endings. I don't know if that's a thing with these series or not, or with this series. But maybe that's a thing that they do. I don't know. It's rated R. That's pretty obvious. The tags are Evil Dead, body horror, monster horror, psychological horror, splatter horror, supernatural horror, zombie horror, fantasy horror, mystery. And then after the loss of her husband, the plot is, after the loss of her husband, a woman seeks solace with her in-laws as one by one, they transform into deadites. She comes to discover that the vows she took in life survive even in death. Wow. That's an interesting plot, I would say. But pretty cool. I haven't seen any of these movies. I might have seen the first one a long time ago. I have not seen any, so I can't give a true opinion, like what I would expect. It looks great on its own, though. The trailer looks good. I don't think doesn't look like they spoiled too much. I don't know. It looks like they just showed you a lot of the stunts and things that are going to be in the movie and all of that stuff. So that's pretty cool. It has a 6.9 star rating, and then the director is Sebastian Vanacek. I've never heard of him. Here is his page. He is a director, writer, actor. So he has done all these down here. He has done this one, Infested, got 6.2 stars. Then Crocs, which got 3.8 stars. And then Mayday got 3.1. And the last one got 2.4. These are getting increasingly less, or decreasingly like less. What? Maybe that's why this guy was picked to direct this movie or something. Maybe Sam Raimi was like, hey, I saw your past stuff. I think with some help you could direct this movie. and I'll let you take over it, but I'll be in the background maybe or something. Like I'll be here 10% and you do the rest of it. Because I think Sam Raimi's credited as a writer, I think. He didn't direct it, just this guy directed it. So it looks like, yeah, maybe that's what happened. He's like, hey, the last movie you did wasn't so bad. I think with some direction, you could do this Evil Dead Burn movie and do good with it or something. Do well with it. And then a writer, he did all of them too. And then actor, he only did one thing. So he's French or something, I guess. So he did one acting, and then someone said, hey, you're better at all of this maybe, or he did this on his own. And then he increasingly got kind of better. I mean, his shorts are bad, but I mean, that's a big jump to a movie of a rating. So maybe it shows there's promise. You know, it's promising that he could actually do good with something. And then, yeah, like I'm sure he has ideas for his own series, you know, and with Sam Raimi's help, he could be really good and kind of, you know, learn from a master sort of a thing. And then this guy's movies could be, you know, will be better. Like the next one will be really good, you know. Whatever they do, if they ever make another one of these, maybe he takes over as a director, you know, and he does the next set of Evil Dead movies with his style, maybe. That could be pretty cool, you know. And then Sam Raimi could always be there, you know. He could do like Raimi Studios, you know, and then produce all of this guy's stuff even, you know, that could happen. And then the other writers are Sam Raimi himself, we'll check him out, and then so yeah, Sebastian Vankoughnett did help then. So then Florent Bernard is the other person. So I'm not familiar with him. So Evil Dead Burn, oh, he's done all this. Oh, and he helped on Infested with the other guy. Okay, well that's cool. A lot of French. This is French, right? I think. Cool. So he's done a lot of that stuff. He's definitely a variety of things and ratings as well. This one got an 8.1. 30 episodes of pitch. Holy crap. And wow, this guy's got a lot of experience. And then he's directed, wow, that's weird. A lot of random stuff. Mostly French things, I think. Yeah, not much. He's way more, he's better of a writer. Maybe these two people should team up and do a partner director, like a partner thing, a writer-director duo thing with Sam Raimi as like a producer in the back. You know, that could be a good little trilogy, or like a triangle of, you know, of people. Yeah, that could be pretty cool. And then here he has something upcoming, which is a French film, I think. Writer, pre-production. So yeah, pretty awesome. He'll probably be back if they ever do more of specifically this Evil Dead series. And then Sam Raimi himself credited as the second writer, I guess. So he has done all of that. Spider-Man, that is so cool. So he did Send Help, and then obviously this movie. So Send Help, that's cool. I guess that turned out to be pretty good. Even if it wasn't like good story or whatever, it still probably looks really great, you know? Or the horror, the scariness is probably done very well. Then Locke didn't do so well. Don't Move, Boy Kills World, and then he did Evil Dead Rise. See, I haven't seen any of those. 65, I don't think I saw that one. Uma, Nightbooks. Don't Breathe 2. Wow, he's done a lot. The Grudge. I don't know he did that. Wow, he's done so much. That's awesome. Poltergeist. But wait, wow. Wait, is that a remake or is there an original? I thought he did the Poltergeist. No, that's obviously a remake. Isn't the Poltergeist, who did that? I don't know who did that one. I think that's an old one. The Grudge 2. Wow, the Boogeyman, the Grudge. Interesting. And Hercules. Wow. Definitely, what a variety of work. And then writing, wow, he did Darkman. Cool. And then a game, did a bunch of that. Xena Warrior, that's cool. Wow, yeah, he's done so much stuff. It's so, well, and the ratings are all over the place. But, interesting, cool. Yeah, this guy's got a lot of experience. What does it have coming? Evil Dead Wrath. Oh, okay, well... Well, then there you go. Okay, well, post-production? They've already finished, so they're editing it? Why is it going to come out in 2028? Evil Dead Wrath. Oh, Okay. Well, anyway, and then Darkman. That's funny. Because he did the old stuff. A 30-minute unaired television pilot based on the original Sam Raimi's 1990 Darkman movie. Wow. And they've already cast like 20. So a 30-minute unaired television pilot, even though it's 22 minutes. So even with the commercials, it's counted. That's funny. And then these people are in it. So this is like shelved then. Is that what it's? I think this is saying here. It seems like it's that. Like, yeah, they filmed it and they're like, they haven't put it out yet. And that's why back here it says that on his thing that's gonna come out, or that it's in post-production. Oh wait, because so this must have had some issues like in production, or something happened, and they filmed it's kind of done because the pilot. No, maybe it is separate. No, because and this is a TV movie. It hasn't been announced. See, I'm thinking they filmed it and everything, and it's on hold. That's what it seems like, and they haven't announced it yet because of something. Maybe he said, "Let me finish the next movie. We're almost done with it. Maybe we'll shelve the Evil Dead movie, and then I'll get back to the Darkman film, which is shelved. They'll just take it back off the shelf, unshelve it, I guess, something like that, right? If this is hard set for 2028, this is, and it's post production." They have years to edit it, and they're probably not going to take that long for it. And so it's going to be shelved and postponed and then released. So I guess, unless they move the date up, which I don't know if they can do that. Maybe. And then Darkman, and that will come out. So is Darkman supposed to be like the pilot episode, and then from that they're going to make more or whatever? And the thing is like, it should be good. If they haven't learned what made the old ones bad, if they were, then this one's gonna fail too. They need to learn from their mistakes from the old one and be like, hey, all of this stuff, the fans didn't like it. We watched the clips on YouTube and everything, and we read all the comments on IMDb and everything, and we know what's wrong, and we fixed it. And this new Darkman series is gonna be perfect. Right? That's what the meaning should be, at least. And then up here, he has his producer stuff. Upcoming is Evil Dead Wrath. Oh, he has a lot more. So he's mainly doing two things specifically, but also helping out on Evil Dead Wrath as well. Tortures of the Damned, Portrait of God, Play Dead, Darkman, and Crawl 2. Wow, that's good. So they're all gonna have at least a creative horror feeling to these movies. If they are that, I'm sure he could do a lot of, a variety of styles, but overall, they're at least gonna be, professional, I guess, I think. So yeah, anyway, we can go down here and check out the cast. I've never heard of this actor, Sohelia Yaqub. She has been in, so she's been in the background this whole time, kinda. That's good. All right, well, that's great. And then upcoming, she has, a French film, I guess. Okay, cool. So a lot of, that's cool. They're mostly happen to be French, I guess. That's funny. I don't know. That's a funny coincidence. And then this guy is an actor, writer, producer, and he has done all of the stuff. Wednesday. Oh, wow. And then Daredevil Born Again. Wow. So again, this guy's been around in the background, and he's written some stuff and produced some stuff. That's great. Wow. That's good. If he ever needs to go back to writing, he always can. And then upcoming, he has Wednesday again. Oh, another season of that. And he's reprising his role of Tyler Galpin. That's good. And then the rest of the cast is here. Mostly everyone's unknown. That's so awesome. They could have easily picked, big, all known people, or whatever. And it's good that they didn't do that, I guess. Just for a change, They get all the roles. We can check out the reviews now. 94 of them. The first one is 10 out of 10. Innovative and extreme. The movie is an endurance test. It's incredible horror filmmaking, innovative and heavily inspired by French extreme horror. Oh, okay, there you go. It's extremely wild, scary, funny, and insanely gruesome. Love the performances across the board, but especially the lead and Hunter Doohan. Stay for two post-credit sequences. Definitely the best movie I've seen this year, but not for everyone. That's good to stay for two post-credit scenes. That's awesome. 2 out of 10 made for TV. 6 out of 10 misstep. Evil Dead Burn is yet another installment in one of the most iconic horror franchises. Trying to follow in the footsteps of Rise, it falls well short of the mark far short, in fact. Okay. Burn unfolds in a confused and clumsy manner that eventually becomes tedious. With flat characters and hesitant, unconvincing demons, it never manages to generate the sinister energy that has always defined Evil Dead. A real disappointment. Yeah, that's interesting. These aren't, doesn't look too good. 6 out of 10 had more potential. 6 out of 10, it was decent. It started off pretty good, but slowly got worse towards the end. The end was pointless because it made the entire movie irrelevant. It was supposed to have comedy in it as well, but the moments that were intended to be funny fell flat and were not. Overall, it was okay, and it's certainly not bad, but it could have been loads better. This doesn't sound good. 7 out of 10, pretty good. 4 out of 10, worst of the franchise by a long shot. 3 out of 10, it's a very much an okay movie. 3 out of 10, woman, must live till the end. Oh my god, these are not good. 1 out of 10, gore mass as horror. And then 10 out of 10, absolutely terrifying. Look at the contrast. What do you believe? Are these the bots to sway everybody or something? Look, this one said absolutely terrifying. If you are a fan of the Evil Dead movies, you will love this. This movie is true hardcore horror. Once you have that, you hear that incantation spell, get ready for hell. Don't believe the negative reviews. Please watch this movie and get your own opinion. It's very gory and terrifying. Can't Evil Dead Wrath. I can't wait for Evil Dead Wrath, I guess. Deadites will give you nightmares. Yeah, okay, well, that sounds like that sounds like a believable one, kind of, sort of. And then 7 out of 10, great gore and carnage. 2 out of 10, gruesome and gory, but not much else. 5 out of 10, exhaustingly soulless. What if the Deadites were our past trauma? 2 out of 10, am I missing something? My partner and I were really looking forward to seeing the movie, me more so, but we were so disappointed with it. The script was weak, the acting was under par, and I actually felt some parts of the movie were embarrassing. I enjoyed Rise, but for me, this was garbage. There's not many movies I've seen where I was champing at the bit for it to end, but this was certainly one. This doesn't sound good. 5 out of 10, a real disappointment. 9 out of 10, the franchise's most brutal, inventive, and relentless chapter yet. Expanding the lore while delivering non-stop horror filmmaking at its absolute best. 7 out of 10, brutal, tense, and surprisingly serious. 10 out of 10, Evil Dead 2013 meets Martyrs. 9 out of 10, not as good as Rise, but unique in its own. 7 out of 10, Push a Throttle. 7 out of 10, Evil Dead When Evil Goes French. Well, it's definitely in the middle and more towards not good, it seems. Darn, I don't know. We can go check out the Rotten Tomatoes reviews now. It looks like it is at 71% certified fresh from the critics. Man, I think that, I don't know, why, if this really is like a bot issue or something, trying to make it look like this is a bad movie or whatever, just to sway people. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, because the critics certified fresh. What is the audience gonna say? That's I don't know what to say. I feel like there's enough of a fandom in all that in support that this movie is gonna do okay. But there is that chance that it's going to be disappointing, or like what we just kind of read. The critics' consensus is Sebastian Vanacek's was guts with glory in this latest installment of Evil Dead, featuring the meanest, nastiest, and ickiest chapter that is sure to leave fans with a wickedly satisfying burn for more. That sounds so promising. The critics' reviews, Mark Kermode said that it is rotten. I found myself getting bored. Joshua Rothkopf said it's rotten. This movie is not for those who want anything beyond a steak served blue. Keith Phipps said it's rotten, 2.5 out of 5. This takes quite a while to get going, and once it arrives, it's relentless and mean-spirited. That there's already an extensive entry up at Does the Dog Die? But it's also undeniably stylish. I'm confused. It sounds like this guy likes it. Luis Pomales Diaz said it's fresh, 7 out of 10. Burn is the Evil Dead franchise's equivalent of a pro wrestling match, and Vanacek's entry is taking you directly to a Deadite Royal Rumble. Okay. And then Fran Winston said it's fresh, 3 out of 5, saying it's extremely brutal and bloody, which will be a turnoff for some cinema goers. But for those with a strong stomach, this is a satisfying, albeit tangential, addition to the Evil Dead canon. That's kind of silly to say, because obviously you know that you could just search this movie and you'd be like, oh, it's rated R, and then you'll see it's very violent. I mean, come on, it's obvious. And if you watch the trailer, it's pretty obvious. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. And then Jason Adams said it's fresh, saying the spectacle of eyeballs ping-ponging around Looney Tunes style has been put to bed in favor of a malevolence that would make even Clive Barker's Cenobites say, way harsh, Ty. Clive Barker's Cenobites. That's pretty funny. That's a real reference. And then the audience says, Steven gave it 5 stars, saying, I enjoy gory movies, and this was a fun one. Storyline was okay, and the end was okay. 5 stars for the gore. Preston gave it 4.5 stars, saying most definitely more grotesque than the last few Evil Dead movies, especially the one scene, something. So that's good. And then Rosie gave it 4 stars, saying pretty good, had some funny parts. And then Paul G gave it 5 stars, saying awesome, must see if you love horror. And then C gave it 1 star, saying just a sloppy film all around, quite a disappointment. And Alex gave it 5 stars, saying this felt like an Evil Dead movie. I liked how they added family and spouse abuse into it. It made the Deadites consuming something. So that is pretty good on the Rotten Tomatoes stuff. It's 71% certified fresh from the critics. Can't wait what the audience is going to say. I feel like there's going to be a high chance that it's not good. I don't know. We'll see. Or, like, or something to do that, or just like be a bad attempt in some way, I guess, maybe. Okay, so for my final thoughts for this film, I think the trailer looks great. It looks really good. I love the camera work. It looks pretty scary. I don't think I saw anything spoiler-y in the movie. I don't know. We'll see. And then down here, we could check anything else out if there's any trivia really quick. It says Evil Dead creator Sam Raimi selected Sebastian Vanacek as director after being impressed with the work on Infested. I literally just said that. Vanacek stated his intention with the film is to create a visceral sensory experience that punches the audience in the gut. I want people to feel physically drained when they leave the theater, like they've been through an emotional and intense journey. That's pretty cool. I literally had that thought. I feel like this guy was selected because that last movie was promising, and there you go. We can go down here and check out any financial stuff. Nope, nothing available. It looks like the budget is $20 million. That's what I have here. So I think that Evil Dead Burn could do well if it's not a cash grab of an entry. If it actually does open with a storyline that the fans go, oh, and and it's like, okay, I'm interested. We'll see. Besides that, it looks good. It looks like it's produced very well and everything. They have 1 hour, 50-minute runtime. Should be a good amount of time. So yeah, in the end, I think that Evil Dead Burn is probably gonna, it's gonna pop no matter what, because its budget is $20 million. I think it's gonna pop with 30 to 40 million, if not more. I don't know what it's gonna end with. It'll probably be the full 30 days. Maybe end up making 300 million or 200 million. I'm not sure. And then I don't know about overseas. It could do very well over there. And then overall, I'm not sure. Maybe closer to 80 million, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And then I guess I could have checked the last ones. I didn't really check the last movies. But anyways, I think this movie will pop with 30 to 40 million and be in the top 10. If not top 5, I think this has a chance to be in the top 5. I'm gonna say specifically number 6.